Hi, Rachel. I really love your design. I think it's really unique and really interesting. But I think the only one concern for me is the unity problem. I think your design is really interesting. However, it could be more unified than right now. I think you can see you have three sparrow shapes in your design to unify your work. However, they are only on the right. Well, it's kind of the right part of your design. Well, it's go a little bit more than right, but however, you didn't have the spiral shape over here. And I don't think that three sparrows that could unify your design enough to some point. So my suggestion is probably you can also add a little bit sparrow, like try to analyze the masterpiece one more time to see whether there's any possibility that you can add any sparrow shape like here. I'm pretty sure because I took a look at your masterpiece, and I think it could make some sparrows at this point. At this area. And like we talk about in the class, it doesn't have to be exactly the same with your masterpiece. You can just use it as inspiration. You can, based on your understanding, or even you can change a little bit. So I'm pretty sure your design could be unified much better than right now if you can add something similar to that shapes. Uh, yeah, I think that's the only concern for me. But I mean, rest of your design, I think is really well. Um, yeah, I think this served your design. I mean, everything else. I mean, that's pretty good. Well, the only concern for and another concern for me is your middle gray. I think your middle gray is a little bit too light because if you watched the video already, so I'm pretty sure Linda already explained it very well that the middle gray, it should be right in the middle of black and white instead of, so if we assume that the middle gray, that's the child of black and white, like black and white, they're the middle gray's parents, you shouldn't look more after to black nor looks more after to the white. So it should be right in the middle. It shouldn't look after each of them. It should be right in the middle. So uh, your middle gray is a little bit too light to some point. So I'm pretty sure you can make it a little bit darker to achieve better middle gray, successful middle gray. Yeah, I think that's my suggestions. And let me know if you still have any questions about your design. And I think you did a good job to achieve figure ground ambiguity problem if you can um, add some similar shapes like this kind of shape. Yeah, because right now it seems like that's three sparrows. They're reading as figures, and in this area, I think that's um, a little bit too big. Or I mean, they are. I mean, this black area is reading to some point is reading a figure on the ground right now. So you can definitely you can make the white area a little bit smaller and add more middle gray around this darker area, so it can lower the value contrast. So it could be a one solution to solve that problem. So let me know if you still have any questions about your design.